big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. The beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the London Monarchs and the Baltimore Ravens. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. That'll be taken in the end zone. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will finally get it, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, he breaks.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The papers this week, it was all talk about how big of a game this was. Of course it is. It's the playoffs. It's the divisional round. But they handle it well. They score early.
They really did. Plenty of confidence exuded on that drive. No nerves showing. Terrific way to get things started. They are in control.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 1, Omaha. 180. Tackle.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he's got his man on the out route. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
11. 12.
On 1st down, they go right back to cover. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here we go.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
11. 46.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Willis, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
I'm coming after you. I got you.
5.
Bring it.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Set, hut. 3. Get the flag. 3. Mike. Check.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch tight. Tight is right. 4 down. Check. 4 down.
Now Jackson to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Match box. Right. Check. Orbit. Check. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Check safety. Sponge. Let it go.
To throw again is Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round.
11. Check 3.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, gun.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
3rd down.
Here we go. 180. 46. 6. Hey, Zoo. 21. Watch twist.
21. Hey, Foxtrot.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Get that ball. Bang, bang, bang.
From the gun, Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Monarchs nothing.
54. Wild Bill, wild. Go. Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike. Get in the weight room. Get in the way.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both, because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Watch the edge. Go. Check 43. SOS. No.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Pick up the ball. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Stay with your man. Shift. Check. Lucky. Hatchet.
Jackson will throw again, being chased out left. And this one complete to Smith. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
At the 17-yard line.
Here we go. 50, come on. Go. It's just me and you. Hayward. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
You ain't got nothing.
Mike, 53.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Watch the pass. Here we go. Check your hot read. Watch twist.
Again, Jackson forced out to his left. And that one his first incompletion in his last 6 passes. And it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Slam. Leo.
And Jackson throwing once more. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll have to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. On 3rd down, Kern, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as the Ravens push further out in front. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Monarchs nothing.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. The screen pass here to Cohen. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
21. Here we go.
You can't block me.
Hey, Alpha.
46 to Mike.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. Flush to his right. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
Hey, gun.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find equanimity as St. Brown, and it's third and short.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Hey, seam 6. Coming this way.
Garoppolo to throw on third and 1. And they're waving pressure too much. Down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Brandon, you're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
On first down, Kerr. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now a give, right side, Kerr. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And out of bounds, this will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Crunch. 13.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. Going deep here for Bryant. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here we go.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Here I come.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And that is going to be incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Jackson now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. First and 10.
53 is the mic. Hey, keep it up, keep it up. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Alert 3. Alert 3. Yes, yes. 24, check 24. Check.
Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. There goes a deep ball. Got a man, it's caught. For a Ravens touchdown. In for the score. As the Ravens push further out in front. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Justin Tucker is the kickoff for Baltimore.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken at the 3. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. 180!
So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Jackson now. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
39-yard line.
Set. Mike 54. You scared? Come on. Right there. 54. Right there. 50. It's been a long day for you. Rush in.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Ravens 34, Monarchs nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half, other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us, and sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
We can't get stopped.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Mike 54. I want that. Give me that ball, defense.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now it's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. 6 guys.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be second and goal.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready. 70 ending. Check. 53's Mike. Go. Mike, 53.
Here's Jackson to throw.
You ain't doing nothing today.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? That is caught at the 7-yard line. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
4th down and goal.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand.
Wait, 80.
Check Mike 46.
Black.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long
21. 12, fellas. Here we go.
Kill.
Hey, exit.
Switch gears.
They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Here we go.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check.
Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run.
Here we go.
Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill.
Tough day, tough sledding right there. And it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They try again with Cohen. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
And it brings up 3rd down.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hogs and picking passes off.
51 yards on the punt there. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
66, bullet, ha! He's checking. Crash. Hot 7. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Jackson out to his left. Room to run past midfield. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45.
Check 49. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 50. Mike, 53.
Pick me up. Here we go.
53.
On 3rd down, Curry. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They go play action now. Jackson. He's got his man on the crossing route. The end result, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Yup.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. His throw incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
That's how we do it.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right.
Accelerating, and off he goes. And touchdown. Tariq Cohen, 61 yards. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will shave one more off this lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Hey, Echo!
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He's got a first down past the 30. He's at the 50.
You ain't doing nothing
Finally
today.
brought down at the 31-yard line. And what a big-time play there. 53 yards. As a defense, what a nuisance when you look on the other side and they've got a tight end that can run a post route like that.
And you felt the ground shake, didn't you? Oh, even all the way up here in this booth. How about when he grabbed the football? You could see the terror as everyone was thinking, do I even want to try and tackle that big man?
Here we go.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. First down, a run with Cohen. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Here we go,
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, it's Cohen. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
Here we go.
Third and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction.
Quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. 20. White. Smooth. 20. Hot.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
12, fellas. Here we go.
He don't want it.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Here we go.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Two. Bravo.
6. Mike, 46.
Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Leading the pressure right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Watch the shift.
Yes. Banjo.
Hey, 1-7. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
On third down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
You got it.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
It's been a struggle all game for them on offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return. Unfortunately, that spark got doused.
Yeah, and you call special teams the third phase, but you see here it can be the first phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, and boy, that didn't help them at all.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Call it a loss of 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Check Mike 46.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Hey, alert.
From from the gun. It's Garoppolo. Complete to Bryant. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Here we go. 280. 6 to Mike. 46 to Mike. Go, man.
One final try now for Garoppolo. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side, and now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey just getting to this game. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before that. Going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and clawing to make it to the playoffs. And then to get to this game, one game short of a conference championship, they'll have the whole offseason to think about it. Let's see if they use it as motivation.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Back up.